to be able to take 360-degree spherical images or 4K HD video with your camera? You can do that. Our next guest is here to tell us how you can do that with their newest products announced here at CES. Vice President of Marketing for JK Imaging is Paul Meyhoefer. Paul, welcome back into Tomorrow. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thanks.
As well, you should be. You're introducing fun new things for us to talk about. We had you last on the show here at CES last year as you were introducing the original PIXPRO, which is this one in the Kodak yellow design and color.
Yeah.
And I say this one, those of you who are driving right now or otherwise unable to look at the video, have no fear. Visit intotomorrow.com at your leisure, and you'll be able to see all the products we're talking about and all of our guest interviews, again, at intotomorrow.com. So tell me about the original PIXPRO, the SP360.
Okay, so last year we were a little bit on our cutting edge as far as the future of video recording and playback and sharing video, and that was the SP360, which gave us a full 360-degree view of video content. And then since then, now we've seen Facebook and also YouTube adopt the format.
Yeah.
So now you can actually record in 360, transcribe it, upload it to your YouTube and Facebook, and then now your friends can interact with that video and see a 360-degree image.
Now, it almost looks like you'd have to put it on top of something in order to get that 360-degree view, or at least maybe on a desk in front of you or something, or whatever it is you're describing. How are folks using the original camera before we get to the goodies announced here at CES?
There's a lot of different applications. You would do it more like gather around, so you mount it somewhere as opposed to holding it. So mount it on a helmet if you're doing something active. If you're on a bicycle, you mount it on maybe the handlebars.
I'm seeing a typical camera mount kind of thing that you put on a tripod or whatever, and I'm sure you have a plethora of accessories such as the one I'm about to hold up that allows you to have, in this case, a suction cup mount. You put it on a dash, and now you have a dash cam or anything of that nature.
Yeah. So, and then it's kind of interesting, you talk about mounting. I don't know if you can see this. Here's one that was actually mounted inside a jet fighter plane, and if I press play here, you can see.
And then, of course, you're able to literally move around the cockpit.
Actually, if you twist it, you'll see.
Okay, so I'm trying to make sure to keep it a little bit
that's
on
the
camera,
problem.
But okay, I see. We're moving. By moving the tablet, we're actually moving around and seeing.
And I think I can. No, maybe I can't do it right now.
Yeah,
but anyway,
might be difficult to make.
You can kind of see
cool
that the video is capturing the entire cockpit.
Yeah. As I'm moving around various ways and places, you're able to see. I'm looking at now the pilot's controls. It's hard to see on our camera at the moment, of course, because we're not 360.
Right.
Maybe we should work with you on that, and all of our future remote broadcasts could be 360. We'll have to mount multiple cameras around the broadcast booth. So.
But this is just basically sharing content on YouTube, so you don't need any special equipment. If you have a YouTube account or even on Facebook, you can share that link and people can enjoy a 360 video.
Now let's talk about what you're announcing here at CES, because you've certainly taken it to the next level. We're still 360 degrees, but now we're in 4K ultra high def.
Right, so basically we've upgraded the lens and also the sensor to use a traditional 4K sensor that's now being used in most cameras and played back on TVs. So the quality is much better than it was from the original launch, and that allows us to get a little more pristine image. In addition to that, we've expanded the view, so instead of going 212 degrees from side to side, we actually go 235 degrees.
Nice.
So we get a little bit more view with a single camera. We've also added a new feature, so this has a RF control, so now I can actually turn the camera on using RF technology.
Whoa, I see the LED just came on the camera itself, and he's pushing a button on his wrist.
It's like a watch.
like a PIXPRO smartwatch.
Exactly, and I can change all the different modes. So if I want to change it to dome mode or flat mode or camera mode or video mode, if I want to record, I can press record, and it should be starting to record. But the real benefit of this RF is we've introduced a new mount, which actually is a dual mount. And this one, you can actually see, I can mount this camera this way, okay? And now
we have two sets of 360.
Exactly.
We literally aren't missing anything around us.
No, I'm creating a full spherical image. And what's really neat about this is that when I put them here, I can control both the cameras at the same time using the RF remote. So now you can mount it on the top of your car. You can put it on, on a drone, and you can fly it, and you press record, and now you're capturing a spherical image, which is true virtual reality.
You mentioned mounting it on the top of your car. I'm seeing people maybe becoming their own Google Street View.
Yes.
And then saying, I'm going to tour my community or something, and I'm going to show you everything in my community, or perhaps on my marathon route or something of that sort. I mean, there's so many things you can do with this when you stop to think about how handy it would be to have.
Oh, we're finding bands are wanting to put it on stage so that they can record their act and they can see the fans and interact with them. It's just it's unlimited, the opportunity.
Now, obviously, the original PIXPRO is available, has been for some time now.
Right.
And what does it cost?
So this one is $299. It's still available, mostly online.
And the new 4K.
And the 4K is $499, and that's actually just starting to ship at the show here.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
So it's not something that we're looking for later this year. It's becoming
real.
available now.
That's right.
And dynamite. And you want to look at that, more information, of course, Kodak PIXPRO.com. We'll link you there when you visit us at intotomorrow.com. Paul, you're a delight to chat with all the time, and they even come with nice lens covers too. Very, as you would expect, very spherical lens covers. So you're protecting that 360-degree lens, and very cool device. So do check them out. And next thing you're going to tell me the remote can pop the lens cover off.
No, not yet. Maybe next time.
He was aiming for his wrist remote there, and I thought, tell me you're going to pop the lens cover off. Thanks for joining us, and good luck here at the show.
Thank you, Dave.
We're back with more from Into Tomorrow at CES, our 21st year, broadcasting from this humongous show showing all kinds of consumer tech as Into Tomorrow continues on the Advanced Media Network.